Today in the Boot Guide, we are looking at the Liverpool by Allen Edmonds. American made in Wisconsin. So if you want to know more history about Allen Edmonds, the whole company and just everything that they do, remember to swing by thebootguy.com. There I'll have a blog posting that will be titled The Liverpool, and I'll have a full complete history added into that blog posting. Now let's get to the boot. This beautiful Chelsea boot is just that. It's beautiful. The craftsmanship, the leather, everything used, every single part is exceptionally beautiful when it comes to handmade dress boots. Now something you're going to notice right out of the box is how the actual material that the boots are made out of, the grain in the pattern that exists inside the actual natural material, the leather, is symmetrical because Allen Edmonds takes the time to symmetrically cut out each pair so that each boot has the exact same feel and touch from left to right. And I bring that up only because on this pair, when you look in the back where they put the heel cup in when it was on the last, you have a few lines of deflection there. Those lines really show the grain of the leather, and that lets you know that those pieces were cut symmetrically. Now the overall construction of the boot is exceptional. The stitching, the craftsmanship, the welting, the full welt is just a beautiful job of putting this thing together. And after all, it is Allen Edmonds. They build some of the most beautiful dress shoes out there. So them stepping into a boot market and making a Chelsea boot, which is nothing new to them, it really shows that they've got their chops down. So the elastic up top, this is probably the most key part of the boot because this is what's going to allow you to get this thing on and off. You get a lot of stretch. You get close to 3 inches of movement and stretch in this thing. So getting this thing on and off your foot is going to be easy. Now, because the elastic is nice and tight around your ankle, the first few times you go to put these things on, you're going to have to actually work at it. But it's still easy getting them on and off. You don't need any special boot pullers or boot jacks or nothing like that. It slides right off your foot. Now the boot pull in the back actually comes in handy for getting them on and off. So normally I don't like this type of thing, but using this really makes a difference. Now about the color of this beautiful boot, this is called walnut. In my opinion, this is probably the best color the boot is made in. Now the sole is really a strong point in this boot, and it shows that Allen Edmonds understands who's buying this boot and where they're wearing it. Because at the front of the boot, you get this beautiful grippy rubber material that has this beautiful slip resistant pattern added into it. Then they finish it off. They do this beautiful line. They cut it into the leather sole and they add rubber to the heel. So this boot is really grippy and really sticky on smoother surfaces and also on carpeting. Now what they're thinking is it's going to be a casual dress boot. It could be your complete dress boot, but at the same time it could be a casual dress boot. And having a casual dress boot with an all leather sole really doesn't add to the casual lifestyle because sometimes you don't know where you're going to be. So by adding the rubber, it gives you more traction, it gives you more possibilities and more time to be wearing this beautiful Chelsea boot. Now for a lot of people, the Chelsea boot is the quintessential style in their wardrobe, and I can understand that. It has a lot of history. For most of us, when we think of the Chelsea boot, we think of the British invasion, we think of the Beatles. For me, I think of Lou Reed from the Velvet Underground because he was commonly seen wearing this type of boot. Now about the size and the fit on this beautiful thing, guess what? It's tight. It fits like a glove. It's calfskin. This thing hugs your foot. When you slip a pair of these on for the first time, you're going to feel like you're being gripped in a vice. And you know what? You should. Calfskin, dress boot, all these things put together, this thing should fit. Because the more time you spend in something like this, the better it's going to feel. Because of the tight leather, the leather insole, and just the harder construction to the whole outsole. Remember, there's no cushion, there's no bounce in this. This is about you breaking in this boot to form to your foot to make it an everyday beautiful casual boot. So most of the time I talk about the weight of the boot, and this pair of Liverpools is exceptionally lightweight. They are weighing in at 2.4 pounds a pair. So that's the Liverpool by Alan Edmonds, this beautiful Chelsea boot in walnut brown. Hey, if you've ever worn any of the Chelsea boots by Alan Edmonds or any Alan Edmonds before, please comment below. Let guys know what you think of the brand. Let guys know what you think about the fit on a Chelsea boot. How did you buy it? Did you try them on? Were they really tight? Did you buy them loose? Please comment below. Give guys a little advice in purchasing a pair of these from your first-hand experience. Hey, if you're interested in seeing some detailed photos of this boot, or if you're interested in seeing the photo shoot I did for this boot out around the city of Chicago, please stop by thebootguy.com. I'll have a blog posting titled Liverpool, and I will have all those photos from around the city in that blog posting. Hey, please don't forget to hit my subscribe button below. It really helps out. And if you're interested, you can always follow me on Instagram and Twitter. All day long, I'm finding interesting boots, beautiful boots, and I'm posting pictures of them out on social media. Hey, if you're about to pick up a pair of these Alan Edmonds and you just got a few questions about size and fit and color, or if you just want to know more about the details of the boot, remember you can always shoot me over an email. And it necessarily doesn't have to be about Alan Edmonds. If you got questions about work footwear, dress footwear, or just casual footwear, and you just want to know more about how they should fit or whether or not something isn't right for you, please shoot me over an email. All right, until the next time, I'm the Boot Guy. Thanks a lot for watching.